Now I'm going to show you how to run the script in the device and test in the actual camera. I'm going to select, I restarted Clarity, I'm going to select FM5, which is the camera that we're actually using here. Before I was working offline from images on my hard drive. Now I'm going to select USB. I know my camera is set up on COM6, and let's click Next. Now I already have the job loaded into the device, so I'm just going to reload it here from the camera back to my PC. Okay. I'm going to acquire image. Good. So now I have a good image here that I can test. You can see my test fixture with the test tube in the fixture. And I can run a few different variations. I can play around with that test tube and see really what happens and see how well I set up my script. Well, to start out, you can see the test tube is present, the cap is present, the barcode is present, and all those different steps pass, which is a good thing. So let's start with some different things. First of all, let's just take the whole thing out and run, and everything should fail. Well, that's good. If that didn't work, that would have been a really bad sign. Now I'm going to take the cap off of the test tube. I'll set that off to the side there. And we're going to run that again. And hopefully everything will pass except cap present, which is exactly what it did. Let's put the cap back on. Run again. And everything should pass this time. Okay, the one thing I want to start playing with now is that barcode, because the barcode can be rotated really anywhere 360 degrees around this test tube. So let's start first with it all the way around. Okay, barcode is not present, which is good because you can't see any of it. But let's see what happens if I just have that text in the front, because I wouldn't want to detect that text and have the camera think it's a barcode. Okay, well that's actually a good thing, because the barcode, that failed. You can see from the image and from my area of interest that I have very little of the barcode in there, but I have this text in there. So this is where we're going to want to adjust our threshold to make sure we don't detect handwriting or text like this as the barcode. So you can see I have 710 edge pixels. Well, I had my threshold at 700, so let's just raise that a ways. Say 860 and see what happens. So you can see it failed there. Now let's just turn that barcode just a little bit and see at what point it actually starts to pass. Okay, so you had 1038 pixels there. You can see the barcode is turned mostly in front of the image, so that seems to be passing. So this is an example where we would want to take a whole bunch of images of this barcode, maybe rotate that test tube in very controlled steps to gather all those different images to make sure that our script is actually performing the way we want it to. Now that I've adjusted that threshold, I want to take our script, I want to send that back to the device. There it is. And then I'm also going to save the script to the hard drive. And that's really just a quick presentation of how you would test the images and test the script in the device.